are condos a good investment property? So especially for people that are getting into the investment game, they don't really have a whole lot of money, condos can be a really good start. I know some investors that got in a long time ago, maybe 15 years ago during the crash, especially when the condos were dirt cheap, and they were picking them up for $15,000, $25,000 a pop, and now they're able to sell them off at $150,000, $200,000 each. Condos can be a great way to get into investing at a fairly low cost, and then you can get some really solid rentals out of them. There's some good pros and cons, some good pros to it, but there's some cons too. The pros are there's a low barrier to entry, it's fairly cheap, and also your big expenses like roof is taken care of by the condo association. Some of the cons, they don't typically appreciate that much. Now, those condos in the last 15 years in Bakersfield have appreciated quite a bit. That's because they got hit really, really hard with the crash, so they're a little bit more volatile in that sense. And there's a little bit of a less demand for condos than there are for regular multifamily properties or single family houses. There's a little bit less demand. So they don't appreciate as fast. There's a little bit of a less demand. So lower barrier to entry, that's typically with anything, lower risk, lower reward, but definitely still a great option for a lot of people, especially if you can own a few of those condos and then maybe start to sell them off in 1031 into something bigger. A lot of people find that is a really successful strategy.